Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm Marcus Chambers, your superintendent of schools, and I cannot tell you how proud I am of each and every one of you. You were born during the 9/11 time frame, and that was a difficult time for our country. And now you're graduating during COVID-19. This school year did not end the way that you dreamt it would. If you think back to the beginning of your senior year, you had hopes, you had dreams of what your graduation would look like. And now it's different. But I cannot tell you how proud I am of the fact that you ended this year strong. You showed resilience, you showed toughness. And because of this, I have no doubt that when you go forward, whether it's to college, whether it's to the workforce, or whether it's to the military, the lessons that you learned over the course of this year, and especially during this pandemic, will serve you well. So class of 2020, you did it, and please know the entire Okaloosa County is for you, and they're clapping for you, and they're congratulating you. Great job.
Welcome to the graduation of the class of 2020. I'm Dylan Ogle. I'm extremely blessed to have the friends that I have that supported Taylor and I through and through. Being a Viking has meant so much to me, and I feel I really embodied what it means to be a Viking. Going to homecoming when I was freshman, sophomore, it all meant so much. Going to sporting events, going to pep rallies, I wouldn't take any of it back. And I really encourage all the people that are younger just to go to all of that. It really it makes your high school experience so much better. I'd also like to thank all my coaches and teachers that I've been blessed to be taught by and coached by. Y'all have taught me more than how to read a defense and how to write good essays. I feel like you have taught me really good life morals, and I'm really appreciative of that. With all that being said, I love you all and I appreciate every memory I've shared with you. Now please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Fort Walton Beach High School Junior ROTC.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Move the oars of friendship onward through the sea of life, with the strength and stalwart courage born of Viking strife. Loyal, fearless, ever true, Vikings we will be.
Viking families and friends. My name is John Spolsky, and I'm the principal of Fort Walton Beach High School. This year, at the finest high school in the state of Florida, we are celebrating the senior class of 2020. It thrills me to stand in front of this community for this special evening. Please join me as we listen to exceptional words from our academic leaders, Ms. Lexi Bobb, Ms. Lindsay Laborde, Ms. Victoria Orcutt, Ms. Journey Washington High, Mr. Nathaniel Rudman, and Ms. Fiona Bowen.
Hello, Viking families. I am so grateful to be here to speak to the class of 2020. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lexi Bobb. Today, I would like to leave a few thank yous to my loved ones and some words of encouragement to my graduating class. As we all know, 2020 has been struck with unfortunate events, depriving us of our friends, our school, our happiness, and making us feel like our chances of success are tainted. But I believe success is not simply handed to us on a silver platter, but is gained by enduring and overcoming hardships thrown through us throughout our lives. In Romans 5:3-4, it states, "Not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope." When I interpret this verse, I believe it doesn't literally mean rejoice in your sufferings, because that can be really hard to do, but instead to learn from and sometimes appreciate that hardship you are going through, because overcoming adversity builds you into a better and stronger person. In a sermon I watched some time ago, an explanation was given for the similarity and difference between a toll booth and a roadblock, which is sort of random, but the comparison has been stuck in my brain during these uncertain times. He explained that depending on your standpoint, when you come to a toll booth or a roadblock, you have to stop. Just like in life, how you can get stuck along the way. If you see your circumstance as a roadblock, you just stop and there's nowhere to go. But at a toll booth, you stop, pay a price, and keep moving forward. I believe that you have the choice to choose whether that difficulty you're going through is either a roadblock or a toll booth. And I hope you choose for it to be a toll booth, to stop, pay a price, but keep moving forward. Before I end my speech, I would like to thank some people who have molded me into the person I am today. I would like to thank God for all the blessings He's given me, as well as the trials He has put me through that have grown me as an individual. I would like to thank my parents, who have made many sacrifices for me, who are truly blessings from God, who love me unconditionally. I couldn't have made it through high school, let alone senior year, without them. I would like to say thank you to my siblings, who have had my back and been my best friends for all my life. And a final thank you to my teachers and friends, who have inspired and pushed me to be the best version I can be of myself every day. I want you all to know that I hope and pray that you continue to build resilience and grit all throughout your lives, and to believe that all hardships you face in life are just toll booths. To all the seniors, remember, life does not control you. You have control over your life. Thank you.
I remember about 4 years ago when the time came for 9th grade registration. I sat on my grandma's back porch with Miss Stone right beside me as she was guiding me through the process of filling out my registration form. The first thing she asked me was, "What is your goal? What are you looking to accomplish in high school and the rest of your life?" I knew she was probably expecting a thoughtful response, but my immediate answer was, "I want to give a speech at graduation." I pushed myself and studied my butt off in order to accomplish that goal, and it wasn't easy. It came with many hours of homework, plenty of all-nighters, and quite a few meltdowns. You can ask my parents. And once I finally reached that goal, I sat down to write my speech, and I realized that I don't know what to say. I was so caught up in getting the chase of getting to speak on stage that I never stopped to think about what I might say once I actually got there. The more I thought about this while staring at my blank screen, I realized just how relevant that message is today. Our graduating class is a strong class. We are competitive, we are resilient, and we are always reaching for the next step or the next milestone. Those are great qualities to have in today's society, but I would also encourage all of us to take time to reflect and appreciate the journey, to celebrate the small milestones in life, and take time to live in the moment while still being able to chase your dreams. Of all the lessons that high school has taught me, that might just be my favorite one. But of course, there are some others that are worth an honorable mention. To live bold yet humbly, to be kind, to work hard, to love well, and in the words of Mr. Folsom, early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable. This journey wouldn't be complete without all of you sitting here today and the people who have supported you. Of course, I have to thank my own support system. My mom, my dad, my sister, my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, my amazing teachers and band directors, and even my friends who have brought me Starbucks on the worst days and celebrated with me on the best. I see God's grace shine through each one of you in the way that you all have shown me so much love and support. It is my goal to be as caring toward everyone I meet as you all have been to me. So now, as we step into the next part of our lives, I encourage us all to do so as one, to lift each other up, to support each other, and to keep believing in each other, because there is no doubt in my mind that the class of 2020 will change the world.
As I began preparing this speech, I felt that talking about what I've learned from high school is like giving a presentation in English about a novel. Yet in our special case, as senior skip day champs due to this pandemic, I am presenting on a book with chapters left unread, as many of us have actually done in class when we didn't finish the book in time. However, my story has still been molded by this high school in particular. My family and I have packed our lives into boxes to follow the path of military service countless times across the globe. And although I've attended over 9 different schools and moved about 17 times, Fort Walton Beach is the only place we voluntarily chose to move to. We moved back for this high school, this administration, this student body, and this community. This school gave me a home that I'd never had before. There really aren't people with the same spirit, character, and heart as those in Fort Walton. It was always my dream to graduate from this school and to be a part of the Fort Walton Beach High School story. And whether you are a student, an athlete, a thespian, a musician, a dancer, an artist, a club member, or a combination of everything, we're all Vikings underneath, and you will always be a part of this high school story. And I want to thank you all for being a part of mine as well. Now, as we close this chapter of high school, I encourage you to remember that our stories aren't over. And like we all know from being forced to read books in English, although a few pages or even chapters might be painful to read, we have to keep pushing through to get to the best parts. Whether it's an injury, a poor performance, or even a pandemic, there will be setbacks throughout our lives. But I've learned that although we do not determine the events that occur, we can pick up the pen and write our own responses. As this will be the last time we are semi-together as a class, I would like to take the opportunity to extend the most sincere thank you to all of our teachers, faculty, board members, and families that have molded us as individuals. Specifically, Mr. Spolsky for giving us a perfect example of a selfless leader with an unending school spirit. And personally, I would like to thank my parents, my siblings, and my friends for supporting me throughout everything. Lastly, I would like to thank the class of 2020 for being so extraordinary, and we truly are better together, like our handprint wall says. Thank you for the memories, and I wish you all the best in the future. Goodbye, class. I will miss you all so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Journey Washington High, and I open my speech with these words. Dear family. That opening is perfect for what we are here at Fort Walton Beach High School. We are family. And today, we gather to celebrate. I have been given support by my peers, coaches, faculty, and staff, and I thank you all. But there is one outstanding person in particular that I have to mention, my mother. Mom, you are amazing. Thank you for everything. You have gone above and beyond, and you are absolutely the best. I love you very much. To the graduating class of 2020, we are what God has created. We are what our school has nurtured. We are what our parents have loved. We are the new citizens. We are ready. Vikings, as you go out into this great world, I ask you to do one thing, to listen. Our school motto says, everyone is valued. Let us carry that message into the world, for everyone has a story worth listening to. Please take time to engage, embrace, and interact with all the good and innocence that is around you. You will not be disappointed. Most of all, do not be afraid. Fear has no place in your future. You are brave, you are smart, and you are strong. You got this. So, what the heck, guys? Is our generation destined to refine the New World Order? Are we the game changers? Well, I say, bring it. Go ahead, step to us. You feeling froggish? Go ahead and leap. Most of all, be wary, because you don't know who you're messing with. Why us? I know why. Because we are the generation that shows everyone what can be done with resilience, determination, and persistence. We were born in the aftermath of 9/11, and we are now graduating in the time of COVID-19, and we're still here. These adversities will not deter us. No way. Defeat is not an option. We are the generation that shows what can be done in the face of heartbreak and tragedy. We are the generation that redefines challenges as only obstacles to overcome. We are the generation that tells the devil to go to hell. When we leave for Walton Beach High School, the world is going to open their eyes and ears and say, oh my God, here they come. They have been tried and tested, and they came out victorious. They are not playing. To our future, I share with you these words. I beg of you these actions. Dream big, spread kindness, be creative, pursue unceasingly. Pray with all your might. Take others along, and most of all, enjoy the peace of knowing you've achieved your own truth. May we live every day as if it is a day we will always be remembered. We are insurmountable. We are fearless. We are Vikings. I love you all. I got your back. It's go time.
Always look both ways. Whether you're at a stop sign or a light, whether you're in your car or you're simply a pedestrian, always look both ways before crossing the street and teach your kids to do the same. It is something so simple that carries potential to save your own life as well as many others. If you were to take one bit of advice away from my speech, I ask that it be this one. The rest of my advice is merely a byproduct of my experiences and perspectives, which I will now dispense. Appreciate your guardians. As kids, it's easy to take them and all they do for granted. Never forget that some kids out there aren't fortunate enough to have guardians to take care of them. When you meet somebody who doesn't, be kind. Nothing is a waste of money if it makes you happy. Don't judge what other people purchase with their spare money, and don't let anybody judge what you purchase. Brush your teeth. You are what you do, not what you say, believe, or ignore. Wear a seatbelt. Forgive others. Hatred poisons whoever hates, not whoever is being hated upon. Forgive yourself. The blame doesn't necessarily lie with you. Never call yourself ugly. You will always be more harsh on your appearance than everybody else will. In many instances, whatever minute detail you got caught up on will never go noticed by others. We all look in a mirror and find everything wrong with how we look. I advise you to instead look into a mirror and find everything you like. If you figure out how to do this, please share. I still haven't figured it out. Disasters make vacations more interesting. Shy people often have the most to say. They're just the least willing to say it. Always apologize. It'll save you a lot of pain if you apologize for what you did wrong. Sing. All choices in life contain risk, even if you choose the perceived safest option. Never let jealousy consume you, and I promise it will try. Love who you are and stop wishing to be like someone else. It's okay to have a plan, but never expect it to unfold perfectly. Some of you may have your life planned out, and that's a good thing, but always be prepared for unexpected change. The rest of you, like me, don't have much of a plan for your life. That's okay. A plan can't go wrong if it never existed in the first place. Find hobbies that make you happy. Communicate. Never judge somebody for what they believe, who they are, or what makes them happy. Always thank those who supported you. My own heartfelt thanks goes out to my mom, my dad, my two sisters, who I could not have made it here without. An additional thanks goes out to my friends who helped shape who I am. There are always better days ahead. All you have to do is outlast the bad ones. Never text and drive. Be like a rubber ball. The harder life throws you down, the quicker and the higher you have to bounce back up. Always congratulate those who deserve it. And with that, I would like to congratulate you all on what you have achieved. You are a graduate from Fort Walton Beach High School, class of 2020, and don't let anybody underscore that achievement. Be proud of who you are and what you've accomplished. And remember, always look both ways.
Class of 2020, we made it. I understand that unfortunately these are not the circumstances any of us were expecting for our high school graduation ceremony. Nonetheless, we all put in hard work to earn our diplomas, and therefore we all deserve to celebrate and be celebrated. That being said, I am Fiona Baum Mayodon, and I could not be more honored to represent Fort Walton Beach High School's class of 2020. We are a class that, without a doubt, will not be forgotten. I mean, who could forget a student like Victoria Orcutt, who beat out 40,000 applicants to win the National High School Heisman Award? Or how about Olivia Betancourt, who is not only one of the kindest people I've ever met and a friend I know I'll have for life, but she's the 6th member of her family to attend Fort Walton Beach High School, but the first to graduate with honors, even more impressive, in white. Shirley will be remembered for Basil Shukrala, who only 4 short years ago could hardly speak English, and now he's committed to the University of South Florida with so many scholarships, he's practically going for free. And how could I write a speech without mentioning Lily Felton, who I will never forget because she's been by my side for some of the best moments of my life, including the time we delivered and assembled beds for young children who did not have them. I could go on forever discussing the high-achieving students of our class because there are so many of them. But don't worry, I won't. The point is, whether it was on the field, in the classroom, or in a convention center, we have all contributed something great to this school. But none of us were born great. We were raised and taught by even better people. Personally, there are no words in the dictionary that could even begin to express how amazing of a man my father is. What I can say, though, is I know he'd never imagine he'd be the sole parent to raise me for most of my life. But he's given me so much love that I've never felt lacking. And if I can become even just 1% as caring, intelligent, and hardworking as him, then I'll be the most blessed girl in the world. I also want to mention Tammy and my Aunt Nancy and thank them for always thinking of me. And to all my Venezuelan family watching at home, los amo y gracias por enseñarme que es importante vivir una vida llena de aventuras, igual como mi mami. I bet you're wishing you paid more attention in Spanish class right now. To my second family, all the spectacular teachers and administrators I've had for the past 4 years, I can only say thank you. Thank you, Miss Ortiz, for baptizing me on the bus with a water bottle during a field trip so that I could become your goddaughter, and then later truly treating me like one. Thank you, Miss Pfister, for praying for each of your Calculus BC students by name before we took the exam, because you knew we would all need a heavenly miracle to pass that one. Thank you to Mr. Williams and Coach Ryan for asking me to shout you guys out in my speech. Here you go. I'm thankful because that was a year before any class ranks were announced, but they believed in me enough to know I'd be here one day. And Mr. Spolsky, thanks for having more spirit than a cheerleader and always offering a helping hand to every student. The same goes for Miss Hickson Wells, who I'm not gonna lie, kind of scares me, but I secretly know that I'm one of her favorites. And I want to give the biggest thank yous to Miss Winston, who wrote me a college letter of recommendation, and Miss Hannikin, who let me work on my mission essay during her class, then read it over. You two helped me earn a full ride scholarship to a college I had no chance of affording. So thanks again from the bottom of my heart. I hope that by now you understand the purpose of this speech. But you know what? English exams are over, and I'm not going to make you find it yourself. Sorry, Miss White. So let me just tell you. Each of us individually have different people to be grateful for and different accomplishments to be proud of. But all of us collectively are fortunate that we got to experience what it means to be a Viking. We all are spirited, we all are strong, and most importantly, we all are capable of greatness. Let me leave you with this. I don't know about you, but I did not come this far just to come this far. I did not study for countless hours just to walk across this stage and then live a mediocre life. It would be a disservice to ourselves and to everyone who has helped us along the way to not at least give our wildest dreams a shot. If so many other people in this world can make their dreams a reality, then why not us? Thanks everyone for listening, or at least pretending like you were. Now let's graduate.
Thank you, Viking Honor graduates, for those inspirational words and messages. At this time, please direct your attention to the voice of our Vikings, Mrs. Gail Folsom, for the presentation of the class of 2020.
Fiona Elisa Baum. Nathaniel Penn Rudman. Journey Grace, Washington High. Victoria Rose Orcutt. Lindsay Nicole Laborde. Lexi Cameron Bob. Hannah Jean Baradon. Stephen Jacob Baradon. Olivia Virginia Betancourt. Ernest Sharif McJames Burns. Sophie Elizabeth Cohen. Sonia Blair Colageri. Tyler Stephen Edwards. Harrison Cole Farah. Lily Elizabeth Felton. Sailor Day Gillum. Aniston Schuyler Hart. Trinity Noel Hickson Wells. Bethany Ann Jowers. Genevieve Elizabeth Lambeth. Teresa Ann Lanassa. Amber Renee Lett. Aubrey Allen Murray. Christian Michael Murray. Aaron Madison Odell. Brooke Ashton O'Keefe. Haley Lynn Peters. Hannah Elizabeth Rosarde. Claire Ann Robertson. Nayar Hussein Shaman. Hijah Sincere Smith. Abby Elizabeth Stanford. Hayden Elizabeth Steele. Calliope Jade Stromberg. Marina Isabel Tobias. Gracie Jane Walters. Anne Marie Willis. Angelina Nicole Alvarado. Caitlin Bailey Autry. Paris Grace Bernard. Isabel Bridges Brebonaria. Sophia Isabel Sicarello. Charles Dwight Cordell III. Vernon Lee Krause III. Sarah Elizabeth Duckett. Morgan Nicole Duplechain. Joseph Penton Garvey. Thomas Nathaniel Howell. Livia Rose Hughes. Caitlin Marie Jackson. Isabel Marie Laws. Jessica Kim Achung Keller. Delaney Grace Kennan. Jean Carlos Maldonado. Kayla Ashley Melton. Alondra Munoz. Jason Eric Painter. Colin McKinley Reynolds. Connor Joseph Russell. Kayla Faith Seibert. Jessica Lynn Suberly. Miley Elaine Sweeney. Lillian Deborah Weaver. Elena Lorraine Wright. Adam Joseph Armbruster. Lauren Elizabeth Baradon. Desney Murray Barnett. Jenny Huyen Bowie. Keaton Darby Burke. Madison Ray Carlstrom. Justin Patrick Conley. Abigail Joy Coyle. Skylar Alexis D'Angelo. Zachary Taylor Eads. Jalen Michael Eason. Caitlin Lee Elam. Megan Elizabeth Fordham. Ulrich David Leslie Gorski. Celestiana Mercedes Green. Joseph Emmanuel Hall. Alejandria Nieves Laureles. Ryan Allen Lemack. Grayson Patrick Lyles. Hayden Marissa Lowry. Emma Gail Lyle. Madeline Grace Phillips. Caitlin Hope Ream. Emily Dora Reyna. Braden Lee Roy. Carly Gloria Teresa Shords. Katie Marie Spradlin. Brenna Abigail Vass. Nathan Ellis Veach. Jocelyn Paige Adamick. Lauren Elise Adams. Patrick Robert Adams. Brandon Abraham Aguilar. Jobelin Malone Alidia. Edward Leroy Alexis Jr. Anibal Antonio Alvarado. Azakai Armen Anderson. Aiden Cole Anderson. Grace Carol Anderson. Dylan Taylor Antenberg. Abraham Jonathan Antonez. Brandon Nathaniel Arnett. Matthew Aaron Arnett. Gabriela Isabel Orocho Guzman. Ajani Jamal Askew. Stephanie Lynn Austin. Sarah Nicole Bachtel. Eileen Deanna Bailey. Quentin Bryce Baruscus. Keegan Christopher Barclay. Ainsley Kate Barus. Aaliyah Mache Barrett. Jada Denise Bartley. Destiny Michelle Vasquez. Terrion Cortez Bates. Kendall Gavin Beasley. Traylyn Nicole Bentley. Jacob Travis Barrett. Ashlyn Dawn Berry. Elizabeth Brooke Best. Kyla Eliza Bledsoe. Victor Rain Boya. Bay Lee Lyle Bowman. Joshua Logan Brazell. Sky Hope Brewer. Jeremiah Daniel Brown. Jameson Lee Brundage. John Paul Burgos Jimenez. Lanaya Danielle Butler. Kenneth Maurice Butterworth. Corinne Nicole Byron. Justin Jose Calderon. Zaria April Carradine. Kyle Scott Carlisle. Madison Marie Carnell. Alexandra Rose Carollo. Kelly Michael Carey. Amber Marie Casillas Ortas. Kevin No Castillo. Amanda Nicole Castleberry. Angelina Rose Castro. Justino Chican. Jakara Kansasha Cheney. Trinity Beth Chastain. Jonathan Chi Chun Cheng. LaDariana Tynesia Claiborne. Mackenzie Rayanne Co. Nicholas Taylor Coffey. Mary Beth Grace Ann Cole. Allison Marie Colvin. Carson Armstrong Conway. Ariana Victoria Corchado. Miguel Angel Coronado Jr. Maria Jose Cortez Cabayas. Allison Clarice Crawford. Leah Marie Cuevas. Jahim Zacharias Colbert. Faru Azim Curtis. Jamir Ibrahim Curtis. Stephanie de Madeos de Rosa. Isabel Catarina Dedigan. Hunter Lawrence Dahlberg. Keyshawn Latrell Davenport. Lily Grace Davenport. Janelle Delacruz. Trevor Michael Derwin. Noah Scott Devaney. Mackenzie Michelle Dodge. William Braden Dorman. Daniel Lee Duville. Mariana Lage Drummond. Michael Franklin Duarte White. Deanna Dufault. Caitlin Brianna Duncan. Freddie Ray Eckert III. Tajay Anton Edwards. Tyler Eugene Elms. Cameron Alexis Engel. Leah Isabella Eubank. Marquez Terrell Thane. Luis Daniel Fajed Quiros. Charles Thomas Ferrier. Nalia K. Feathers. Chloe Delaney Fletcher. Sarah Flores Ortega. Elizabeth Shaw Footman. Joshua James Funk. Casey Ellen Gallianetti. Giovanni Galvin. Dylan Michael Garcia. Clayton Michael Garrett. Dylan Wayne Garrett. Tanner David Garrison. Sean Aaron Garza II. Brandon Michael Jardina. Jerry Aaron Gomez. Alyssa Melanie Graham. Brandon Lee Grant. Chloe Ryan Gray. Sydney Sage Green. Isabel Caitlin Griffith. Brandon Cole Guin. Chloe Ellen Gwynn. Kirsten Taylor Hanks. Kaya Evelyn Hanks. Amara Janae Harris. Owen Harris. Alexander James Hawkins. Abakati Aswan Head. William Hudson Hennessy. Claire Elizabeth Henry. Alex Herrera. Carol Ann Gabrielle Heslop. Wesley Matthew Heisey. Celeste Leandra Nashostetler. Michael Keith Hodges. Hayden Brandon Hubbard. Demetrius Cameron Hudson. Herbie Deontay Hunter. Kaylee Gale Hurst. Haley Marie Hurt. Lena Eve Irby. Nevaeh Dominique Jackson. Alexander Nicholas Janettis. Abigail Kasia Jennings. Hannah Marie Johnson. Jalen Tyrone Johnson. Rodney Hope Johnson. Miles Xavier Johnston. Braden Joseph Jones. Majay Ayana Jones. Aubrey Catherine Jordan. Sydney Rain Kale. Connor Lloyd Kelly. Javion Landriel Knox. Victoria Grace Keene. Kepler Alexander Lacerda. Jessica Rose Lambert. Emma Susan Lane. Jordan Cheyenne Lane. Madison Paige Larumba. James Labadon Leon. Traquan Lendell Lett. Austin J. Lind. Samantha Flores Lirag. Declan Daniel Lloyd. Shallon Lane Lochtefeld. Chloe Schuyler Lowe. Jackson Dow Lucas. Michael Andrew Lucero. Austin Lawrence Lunger. Tiffany Tu Luong. Micah Leanne Lynch. Astrid Sarai Machiwa. Parker Allen Mackey. Kiara Juliana Maglacalizia. Hayden Price Mango. Skyla Victoria Markham. Austin Philip Marple. Jaslyn Moroccan Pop. Britton Victoria Mason. Kara Marie Massa. Brady Jose McCann. Nadia Kishayana McLean. Damia Sana McLean. Riley Elizabeth McLaughlin. Jordan Hezekiah McNair. Gian Alexandre Medinilla. Miguel Angel Mendoza. Jacob Bradley Miller. Bobby Joe Millette. Madison Rebecca Mons. Brian Abel Morales Rivera. Anna Kate Moran. Matthew Eli Moran. Andrew Brian Morey. Noah Patrick Morris. Maya Ashley Muldowney. Alex Luis Malero. Aujane Murphy. Ariana Newell. Quintera Charvet Nichols. Noah James Nicolopoulos. Taisha Marie Nolan. Catherine Alejandra Nunez Amador. Jadasi Rose Ochoa. Dylan Thomas Ogle. Sally Raylyn Pacheco. William Desser Pankratz. Johnper Rabor Pardillo. Brandon James Pawson. Calvin Renice Payton. Arshana Lashaila Pender. Carlos Perea Martinez. Ana Rebecca Perez. Gabriel Arthur Perez. Jonathan Caleb Peters. Gavin Brody Petty. Haley Tennille Phillips. Lucas Abraham Pierce. Kara Ellen Pinder. Alexis Brianne Pittman. Stephen Michael Poe. Dante Latrell Pollard. Miles Nathaniel Ponder. Grisbeth Delai Posadas. Isaiah Jordan Powell. Caden Anthony Pravat. Jonathan Quintanar. Torin Salvador Rake. Thomas Ramirez. Bella Georgia Reagan. Savion Xavier Reed. Alexandra Reyes. Brianna Rose Rigsby. Sebastian Alec Riker. Brent Ander Gabriel Robin. Brendan John Robertson. Noah Scott Robinson. Savannah Jalen Rockwell. Joseph Omar Rodriguez Olgan. Avery Virginia Rooney. Aixa Valentina Rosado Ortega. Miguel Angel Rubio. Robert Stephen Rush Jr. Zachary Daniel Rushford. Kylie Janine Russell. Brianna Lucille Rutherford. Ulissa Salazar. Vanessa Elise Salinas. Peter Lee Salvucci. Junior Alfredo Sanchez Torres. Connor Sanders. Taylor Wren Sapp. Joshua Schumacher. Caressa Marie Scott. Jessica Eileen Scott. Luke William Seacamp. Raymond Jack Seeger. Alexandria Renee Shimon. Basil Alphonse Shakrala. Destiny Paige Schultz. Madison Babette Sinsko. Nikki Vatusiri Sirisumpong. Joshua R. Civil. Logan Patrick Sloan. Divine Leanna Smith. Jarquez Lawan Smith. Kendarius DeAndre Smith. Mariano Jesus Sosa Salcedo. Gavin Thomas Spence. Lily Ewa Stiles. Miana Danae Strayham. Tira Kai Sturos. Malia Grace Sweeting. Jared Giovanni Tamayo. Christopher Wei Tang. Anthony Gabriel Tavares. Kieran Winter Taylor. Paris Marilyn Terrio. Peyton Gail Terrio. Karome Kenrick Thompson. Olivia Ann Tuell. Lauren Elaine Turpin. Melissa Uribe. Keith Bernard Valentine. Lillian Renee Wagner. Aaliyah Nicole Wallace. Devin Ryan Wellborn. Gabriel Deshawn Whitfield. Nicole Elizabeth Wiedemann. Griffin Charles Wilbur. Marty James Wilkinson. Destiny Janasia Williams. Caleb Elijah Williams. Micaiah Unique Williams. Braden Philip Wolf. Caleb Dane Worthen. Kendrick Maurice Wright. Jennifer Nicole Zapataki.
Parents and families, we recognize each of you for the support and guidance of our graduates. And of course, special thank you to the men and women of our armed services. It's our soldiers, our veterans, and our first responders that make such monumental occasions possible for us to enjoy. Class of 2020, you are astounding, live strong, and love each other. Remember, you will always be a Viking, so go out and accomplish some gigantic things. By the power vested in me from the state of Florida, the Okaloosa County School District, and upon completion of all requirements outlined by the Pupil Progression Plan, I hereby confirm you as Fort Walton Beach High School graduates. Go Vikes.